Okay. Am I garbled?
No.
Okay, good.
Okay, so I invited Rhett, but I don't think he can come. Maggie said she couldn't come this time.
Okay. Well,
But
yeah.
a brief explanation, since we're recording it this time. We recorded the whole hour-and-a-half discussion yesterday. Everyone came, Rhett, Maggie, Tracy, me, and we got through the whole assignment, and then it didn't record. I sent an email to the teacher. She said that I could send an explanation for that, but I thought we could do a short Google Hangout with those that could come and maybe discuss it a little bit more, try to go through it quickly.
Awesome.
So yeah, that's the explanation.
Okay.
All right, let me find the assignment. So you were talking about Descartes' rule of signs.
Oh my gosh. I thought I had it yesterday and then I was working on it last night and I totally don't have it.
I know that's how I felt yesterday, but then I watched another video on it and I think I have it again. Like,
okay. Do you happen to know where that video is?
Yes, I can copy and paste it to you.
That would be awesome.
Put it on your messages. Sorry,
That'd be great. That would be great.
Where did you go? Okay, I have too many things open right now.
I do too. My computer is back, but I have to leave in just a few minutes to go to have a doctor's appointment.
Okay, let's see. The messaging thing, where is that?
It should be on your right-hand side.
There it is.
In the chat box.
Come on, chat. Let's just, I want to open it up. Okay, there it is. Enter a chat message. Let's see if I can just paste it. That's it. Okay. Now let's find the assignment. Content.
That's where I'm going to now.
I know, right? Make sure we cover everything.
I was working on my my health science class because I dedicate Monday to math and Tuesday I have to do a little math and a lot of other things.
Okay, so yesterday we talked about Descartes' rule of sign for number 1. Begin by sharing your answers and techniques to the preparation assignment. We talked about the U substitution.
Yeah.
We did some practice on that. I think we went through and practiced some of the preparation problems. A couple of them.
We went through almost all of them. There was only one that we didn't do.
Yeah, the preparation ones together. We went through the extension ones together as well. But another technique was U substitution. We talked about that.
Yeah.
We solved the U substitution on 1 over 5x minus 1, where you change U to 5x minus 1.
Right.
So we did that. Okay, and then we went to the extension problems. Now, did you get any of that discussion since your thing was like all garbled and funky?
I got more of it than you thought I did.
Okay. We couldn't understand a thing you said, so.
I'm sorry about that. Yeah, I got a lot more of it. There was a few things that I had. There was one I had a question on, and then I went over it with my tutor, and I don't have a question anymore. I don't even remember what the question was.
I believe on B, we thought that it was square root of 5 because we didn't do it with U substitution. But I did it with U substitution, and it came out their answer, positive or negative I. I really think we did an error in our calculations when me and Rhett were doing it yesterday.
Okay, all right. So substitute I on that one. Okay. Because I have that one, and that's why I was, that was when I was going to go through with her because I wasn't sure.
Do you want to see what I did at all, or? Like,
sure.
There, it's B, yeah.
Okay. That makes sense. So when you pulled it out, then you substituted U for X squared.
Mm-hmm.
That way you could make it. Okay, that works. That works really well. Okay. I'm starting to get a little bit better with having to use those square roots.
Yeah, Another one we had trouble with was C. And there's a problem just like it. I texted you in the assignment that's due, the second assignment. There's one that does a lot like this, but this is how we solved it. So you take the 2x plus 1 minus whatever.
Right.
See the steps that I did.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Because I was working on that one again last night and it wasn't functioning very well for me. So, okay.
I know. I couldn't figure out the direction to go on it. And
Right. Okay. All right. So that's how we get the correct answer then, the 4 and the 0. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that makes more sense then.
Did you understand the one that was raised to the exponent, the -5/2 exponent?
Let me look.
That was the D problem is what I called it, the fourth one.
Right. I called them D too. I buttered them too. So I needed a place to put them. I understood it. I got it wrong twice.
Okay.
But I understood the process. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So it's in a sign somewhere or something like that I've missed it. But last night, working on the regular math lab assignment, I started doing more of them, and I was going to come back to that one today when I got home from my assignment to see if I could get the right answer. Because when I went through the examples, I understand the process. I just screwed up some math somewhere.
Yeah. So like if you had like 8 raised to the -1/2, that would really be 1/8 raised to the 1/2, which would be the square root of 8.
Right. Because you have to inverse it in order to make it work. Okay.
Yeah. First, to make it take away the negative, you've got to make it a fraction.
Right.
And then, yeah.
No,
So basically we're undoing that fraction by flipping it. Instead of having 5/2, we're taking each side to the 2/5.
Right.
So that means you square it and then take the 5th root.
Okay, so
you did 32 squared and then 5th root of that.
Okay. All right, so I'm just going to make little notes right now.
I can show you how I did it so that if you go back to the video, you can see the problem worked out. There, put it all in there.
Okay. That makes sense. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'm feeling much better about math this week than I was last much.
Yay.
Yes.
Yay.
There's nothing like a blessing and tutor.
I know.
Both are amazing.
Tutors help, huh?
Exactly. And then I got the last ones I got right.
So you understood how to do the U substitution on the E problem? Like you substitute U for just x squared minus x?
Yep. I got that one. I got that one right.
I mean, you don't have to substitute for U, but it just makes it a lot less confusing.
Right. Okay. One of the questions I did have that I was going through was I remember trying to figure out how we got the multiplicity of it, and I don't remember which one that was.
Oh. Like if you have in your answers x plus 1, x plus 1 twice.
Right. Then it's right. But when I would, and it came up last night while I was doing the assignment. There was one that it gave me the answer and said that the multiplicity of it was going to be 2. And I was like, okay, so I knew what the answer was. So I went, okay, so I put it in there and I got it right. But I didn't, when I was working out the problem, I didn't see how that would happen.
Oh, okay.
Does that make sense? I didn't see how it would become that twice. And it was, okay, that's all.
Grab my pencil again.
Let me share with you the question or which one it was.
And I'll try to solve it.
It was Okay, the question or the thing is x to the fourth
Okay.
plus 2x to the third minus 3x squared minus 4x plus 4.
Okay.
Now, I did synthetic division
Mm-hmm.
and I got 1, but then I decided to go do synthetic division again because there are 4 answers and I know there are 4 answers, and if I can do it easily for 2, then I was going to do that. So I did that, and I got we can use either 1 or -2 for the factoring. So when I did that, I got it, and it came to x, or in parentheses, I did x minus 1, then x to the third plus 3x to the squared minus 4 equals 0. All of a
Okay.
sudden, I got lost. So I wrote my
Okay.
question on my paper. How do I get from here to there?
Okay, so you had x to the third
Plus
plus
3x,
3x squared
right,
minus 4.
minus 4.
Okay, so then did you do synthetic division again with 1? Because
I
I think
did.
like 1 and -2 both had. So you do 1 with 1, 3, 0, -4. You got to put in 0 for the x value because it's missing it.
Right, I did.
Okay, so then 1, 1, 4, 4. Yeah, that works. So you can get it again if you take 1 into that answer, the 1304, you
Okay.
get 144. So you get like x squared plus 4x plus 4.
Okay.
So that means like since you can do it twice, then that's 1 multiplicity 2. And that gets you to this. And then I think the other one you said was -2. So we'll do
Right.
-2 into 1, 4, 4. We get 1, -2, 2. Yeah, and that works. So that gets us a -2 root. And our answer is x plus 2. Plus 2.
Right.
No. Yeah. So we had
No.
+2, -2, and then
No, the answer was multiplicity of 2 for both of them, and it was 1 and -2.
see, I'm getting x minus 2x plus. No, I get x plus 2. Yeah, never mind. X plus 2, x plus 2. Right?
Yeah, yes.
Okay. Yeah, x plus 2 is twice, and x minus 1 is twice.
Correct.
Okay. So that's why
So
you get
I was just trying to work it out the other way, where you only do the synthetic once.
Uh-huh.
But it worked out way easier for me to do it multiple times. So I did it that way. And it's like, but how do you do it the other way? It was like,
Just doing it
for some
once.
reason, I was just stuck. And so it's like,
Yeah.
okay. So I really, that was what I was trying to figure out, was that part. But I got, like I said, I got the answer right. But it was like, So that was really the only one I had. I didn't get to the second part of the assignment last night.
Oh, okay. The problem 2.
Yeah,
It's really easy.
I didn't
Going
get
backwards.
Is it?
Yeah, it's okay, so it says the roots of it
Right.
are 2 and 1 minus I, right?
Right.
Because of the law of inverses, you know that it's 1 plus I and 1 minus I because there's like 2 imaginary roots. They come in pairs.
Right.
Right? So you have to do okay. X
So,
minus
okay.
x minus 1 minus I and x minus 1 plus I. And just multiply all of those.
Okay.
Some terms cancel.
So you basically just have to put it back in there and then work it out till you get a full equation.
Yeah.
Okay.
And yeah, as you can see, the equation's right here.
Right.
Gets you down to that eventually. So yeah, you're just undoing like the factoring that we did before. They're giving us the factors and we're finding the equation.
Okay. I just have to remember that I is -1.
What? I is -1?
Yes.
Yes, I is -1 squared.
Right.
No, square root -1. Sorry.
Square root of -1, right.
So -I squared is 1, and I squared is -1. Yeah.
Okay. I always have my notes right next to me when I'm doing it.
I
So I'm
squared is
not screwed up.
-1.
I
So yeah,
squared.
that is sort of the trick. Because
Yes.
then you can get rid of that I squared.
Right. And then you don't have to have it in your equation anymore. So yeah, so I think overall I'm getting it way better. I'm way happier with myself.
Yeah.
I didn't do as poorly on the math test as I thought I had. I thought for sure it was just we were to just take the
How
loss.
did you do?
I ended up, well, the multiple choice one, I always screw up on those. Those are not my friend.
Yeah, I did
But
worse on the multiple choice than I thought I would.
I did too. I totally thought I had that. And I felt so good when I got done with that. And then I got the score and I went, oh crap, really?
No, I know.
I was like, wow, okay, well,
Mm.
all right, I guess I'll review that. But of course, it was multiple choice, so I don't have anything to review so that I can get it right. But then I did pretty well on the other one. I got some right that I totally didn't expect to get right because I was like, well, I think I'm oversimplifying, but apparently I wasn't. And so it was good. I got a solid B on it, which is not what I normally call acceptable, but you know what? It was a solid B and I was gonna take it because,
B's and C's get degrees, right? Like,
well,
we'll get it one way or
except
the
for the
other.
problem is I need more than that to get into the school I want. So,
Well, then
uh,
we'll just push harder.
and that's what it is. And that's why I was like, after I was all done the night before, I was like, Mark, I just need a blessing. I need another blessing. I know we gave me one at the beginning of the school year, but I need another one. This is more than I can handle by myself. And I woke up and then I got a ton of sleep this weekend too. I went to bed at 9 o'clock on Friday and Saturday. And I woke up at like 11 the next day, both days. My
Cool.
kids didn't sleep. It was like, you're kidding, I got sleep. So it's amazing how a little bit of sleep and a lot of spiritual and inspirational help makes a difference. And
Yes, it does.
and then getting a tutor that is amazing at helping you figure out what you already know.
Yeah,
So
I know, especially if they can be encouraging and
she
not make
is. Well, it's so funny because she calls me Sister Freckles
Sister Freckles.
because I was her young women's president.
Oh, fun.
And so yeah, she calls me Sister Freckles, and she's like, Sister Freckles, you helped me get my medallion. I'll help you get an A. It's like,
So nice.
sweetheart.
I know, I feel like my son is my tutor. Like if I'm having trouble, I'm like, help me out with this. Remind me what I'm supposed to be doing. And
Right. Well, and the textbook even, I mean, I kid you not, I really I attribute it to the blessing because the textbook made more sense this week as I was reading it. And I just was just a testimony builder to me that, Heavenly Father knows us and he knows what we need. And
Yep.
he knows what we're supposed to be doing. So I just,
Yep.
yeah. Anyway, it was a very good, positive experience for me. And I'm grateful because I need those every once in a while.
Well, you're doing your part. You're doing faith, right?
I do. I have, that is something I am not lacking in. So, yeah. So anyway, I have to go. Or I'll be late to my appointment because I have to go meet with my licensor and then I have a doctor's appointment. So you have a great day.
Well, thanks for joining me for this so we had something to turn in.
Yeah, thank you.
So.
I appreciate it. You have a good day and we will talk to you soon.
Okay, bye.
Bye.